vids, 090 back here with another video today, and in today's video, this video is about who the new Queensland Maroons coach could be in 2021. So I've got some options I'm thinking of right now who could be the new coach in 2021 for the Queensland Maroons, but obviously, as we know, earlier in the week, Wayne Bennett, he has made the decision for himself not to be the Queensland Maroons coach beyond this year. His main focus is on the Rabbitohs in 2021, not the Maroons, and now that leaves the Queensland Maroons looking for a new coach, and there's some of the names that I've seen that could possibly fill the role, and there's also some other names out there that I think could personally go well being the new Queensland Maroons coach. But before I start, I can't believe this, but I'm only 10 subs away from getting 700 subscribers. So the other week, if you didn't realise, well, 2 weeks ago, I was only I only just got to 600 subscribers about 2 weeks ago. I just reached 600 subscribers, and 2 weeks later, I'm already 10 subs away from 700, which is actually great to see. It's great to see. It's good to see the channel keep growing. So thanks to everyone that's subscribed, and if we can get to 700 subscribers, maybe hopefully by Monday, that's a goal right there, and it'd be much appreciated. So thanks for that. But let's get into the video. So there's names I've heard like Cameron Smith, which is a bit of a surprise to me because who knows if he's going to still play on or not. But I wouldn't be overall surprised because he is he has been said to be looking for a possible coaching role somewhere post retirement. So I reckon Queensland Maroons could be a good opportunity for him. But the thing is, personally, I'd only sign a coach up under that. If there's a coach that's under 40 years old or something, I wouldn't sign them up. I just think they're too young to be under 40 or 45 years old. Being 30, if you're good enough to be a 30-year-old coach, that's fine. But I just feel like it's just a bit too young, and I don't know. But the thing with Cameron Smith is he's all class. He's a very smart player, so he's got all coaching material already. He doesn't have to be old to be the coach. So I think Smith will fit in right well. But not just him. There's also another former Melbourne Storm player as well, Billy Slater, that's also been rumoured to be in discussions for the Queensland Maroons coaching role. So he'd also be a good fit because he's obviously has a good mindset on the game and all that, and he knows what Queensland in general is all about. So I think that he could be a good fit in the future if he gets the job for the Queensland Maroons as the coach in 2021. And also there's Paul Green, the former Cowboys coach, and former Premiership winning Cowboys coach. He's also in line to be the new Queensland Maroons coach, and I think he could go alright. Obviously, he has no coaching role at the moment. He's currently living in Brisbane, I believe. That's where he moved to because after he got sacked by the Cowboys, he moved to Brisbane. So I don't know if he's looking for a coaching job somewhere around there or in another NRL club. I'm not sure, but I think Queensland Maroons it's a definite possibility for Paul Green. I think that if he went there, I feel like he'd definitely go well because obviously he has all the experience from the past. He's been part of 2 grand finals. He was part of one, being the Roosters 2013 assistant coach for Trent Robinson in the 2013 Roosters grand final win over Manly, and then in 2015 he was a Premiership winning coach for the Cowboys against the Broncos. So he's played plenty of finals matches as well, and coached plenty of finals matches for the Cowboys in particular. So he has experience, but just in the end, I think that the Cowboys got a bit stale. So maybe a bit of a change for Paul Green would help. And I think being the Queensland Maroons coach could be a good thing for him, I reckon. So definitely a possibility there for him to see him in the Queensland Maroons coaching role. So that'll be interesting to see if he does get there. But there's also 2 other nominees. Now, one I don't think will happen because he's already the Australian coach at Mal Meninga. He's a current Queensland assistant coach, and he's already coaching the Australian team. So I'm not sure if he'd be going back to the Queensland Maroons being the coach, and it's unlikely that he'd step down from the Australian coaching role. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but I do think he'll stay as an Australian coach. But I think he does come to some consideration being talked as another possible coach for the Queensland coaching role. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets the gig, Mal Meninga. But time will tell if he does get there. But I wouldn't rule it out. I think Mal's been there before. He's won a couple of series actually, with the Maroons from 2009 or to 2015. I hope I got that right. Got that correct because That's when he was the Queensland Maroons coach last time, and then he joined the Queensland Maroons assistant coaching role back in last year in 2020. So, and in 2021, does he get the coaching role again for the Queensland Maroons? Time will tell, but I certainly wouldn't rule it out though. And then my last and final nominee for the Queensland Maroons coaching role that's possible, it's Neil Henry. He's also the other assistant coach for the Queensland Maroons, and I think Wayne Bennett was a big fan of him because Wayne Bennett brought him out because obviously Neil Henry had no job. And in 2020, Wayne Bennett I think he asked him to join his coaching staff for the 2020 campaign for the Maroons in the State of Origin. So, and Wayne Bennett rates Neil Henry apparently, and I like Neil Henry too. I think Neil Henry's a pretty solid coach. That's won plenty of coach of the year awards, and yeah, he's very solid overall. Neil Henry, I think he did well with the Titans and Cowboys, and I think he'd be all right at the Queensland Maroons coaching role. I think he'd do a very good job. Yeah, so he's definitely comes in consideration for mine. I think he's a very smart coach as well. He usually makes good decisions with teams in the past and all that. But yeah, that's some of the nominees there I can think of the top of my head, and some of the possible people to already come into that role, which has been rumoured to be happening. So, but guys, that's it in the video. Who do you think will be the new Queensland Maroons coach? I've already got Mal Meninga, Paul Green as my strongest links to that role. Even Cameron Smith comes into consideration. They're my three strongest links to get that Queensland coaching role. But yeah, who's your choice to be the new Queensland Maroons coach? And but yeah, look, I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed.